Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature. Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Filippo Inzaghi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Yamal, Diouf, he's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nicely weighted ball. And they can counter here. And this is Inzaghi. Van Basten. Pau Kubasi with the clearance. Toure kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Rashford. Rashford getting forward. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making.
Goes for the shot! He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Inzaghi. And he was quick to react. Well, that pass isn't the best. Quality ball. Goes looking wide. Rashford on a serious charge here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he whips it across. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, they can break here. Cruyff. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's a good run, this. One that is high in energy. Batistuta. So a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Matheus Cunha. And that is expertly dealt with. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Vasco da Gama restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Silvestre gets into a good position. He leaps for it! Nearly, but not quite.
Cruyff is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Stood up well to him there. McAllister. Looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. Takes a shot! Goal! Vasco da Gama! And the comeback is complete. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Vasco da Gama leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rashford! So close to drawing level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. Adams. And it's Rashford. And he's managed to get free.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Could be danger here. Oh, he's all alone. Oh, now, great chance! It's bounced back off the post. And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Minutes has been indicated.
Vasco da Gama go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And he's being shifted off it. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing.
अरे यार मतलब प्रॉब्लम है ना।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's Messi. And the shot! Keeper has taken decisive action. Lofted in. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. That's going right the way across. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zola. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Driven forward. And it's Messi. Still goalless. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Hazard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hello bro, welcome welcome to stream. Welcome back bro. Hey chal bhai, welcome back.
Cross from Cafu. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot!
What a
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mbappe, that's a little off target. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yaya Toure cannot be beaten that easily. Mbappe! And he's managed to get free. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he cuts out the supply. De Jong. Cafu. And it's Hazard. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Ibrahimovic clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything.
And for the first half, that is that. So
Hey,
neither team
nahi.
were able to take the lead, but it
bro.
certainly hasn't been for a lack of trying. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And Hostilities have resumed at the
अरे
start of
यार
the
एक भी
second
मैच
half.
नहीं जीत रहा हूँ मैं, क्या करूँ?
Both
सीजन
sides
2 भी नहीं हो रहा
defensively
मेरे से।
robust up to now.
डिजोंग
De Jong, and he whips it in.
करना भाई प्लीज।
Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Bangladesh really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Ibrahimovic, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And claimed it back swiftly. That's gone loose. He's a sharp little ball here. Thinks about the shot. And he's there to get it away. And it's Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he can thump it away. Messi. And it's been hooked away. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Zola. Coming on the field is number 23, Brian Robson.
भाई IQ 13 है भाई, IQ 13 IQ 13 है, IQ 13 है भाई। हाँ भाई, हाँ वो और मुझे टैंकी डिजांग एक साथ मुझे तो कोई इनमें भाई आ गया था तभी और
And that's definitely not his best.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And no mistake. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And when the manager called up, he'll try from distance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Doué. And this is Berbatov. And that is the last of the action. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a...
देखना अभी कैसे बनाता हूँ। स्क्वाड बनाने के लिए हेल्प करो भाई, हेल्प स्क्वाड के लिए हेल्प करो। हाँ भाई आप ही हेल्प करो। चलो फॉर्मेशन खेलूंगा। तो पहले तो मैनेजर चेंज करना, मेरे पास मैनेजर नहीं है, पोजीशन वाला चाहिए। टीम प्ले स्टाइल, गेम, फॉर्मेशन 4-2-1-3। फॉर्मेशन मेसी को नहीं खिला रहा भाई, मेसी को इधर रख रहा, को रोकूंगा। कर गया अपना जमीन की जगह, लोगों को हटा देता हूँ। जमीन को अंदर लाने का मुझे, तो अपने पास तो बेस्टोनी भी है भाई, बिल्डअप है, बेस्टोनी खिला देता। जमीन दो स्ट्राइकर, एक सेकेंड स्ट्राइकर, ठीक है चलो अब बोलते हो वैसे करते हैं। दो स्ट्राइकर, सेकेंड स्ट्राइकर, एक मिडफील्डर, मिडफील्डर, एक डिफेंडर। ये सही है, ये सही है क्या एकदम बताओ। बटिस्टुटा को खिलाओ। चलो बटिस्टुटा आएगा फॉरवर्ड के लिए, और भाई बढ़िया बना दे, बना के दे एकदम बढ़िया, एकदम बढ़िया। गोल पोचर तो ये तो शायद से ये भी गोल पोचर ही है, ये भी तो है ही। इधर गया हपू जी को खिलाता हूँ। एसएस पे बीच में खिलाओगे एसएस पे, लो इस ना ऊपर मत जाओ भाई, फिर रहो। क्रिएटिव, एक मिनट, एक मिनट दो मेरे को। कौन मेसी है भाई, मार तो है मेरे, ये वाला मेसी खिलाओ क्या, शो टाइम वाला है। ये भी तगड़ा है भाई मेसी को। बताओ भाई, चलो आप किस पे खेलेंगे, आप भी बना के दो स्क्वाड। सही है, एमएफ तो है ही भाई। मेसी नहीं खिलाना भाई मुझे, और कोई बताओ भाई। देखो क्रिएटिव प्ले में अगर मेरे पास इतने कार्ड है, मैं डिब्रोइना को खिला सकता हूँ, अपन तो एमएफ खेल मार तो है, मार को खिलाओ क्या, मार का ये वाला कार्ड कौन सा है, डीप लाइन फॉरवर्ड क्या ला। मार खिलाओ स्ट्रेटर है, पर मैंने और वो स्ट्रेटर ये कौन किया है ना। वो एक मिनट होगा, एक मिनट। यार रोनी को खिलाओ क्या, रोनी तो एमएफ खेलता ही नहीं, बस एमएफ ना भाई विजर्ड है ना, ये भी कार्ड बढ़िया है भाई। स्टैट्स स्टैंडर्ड है पर डे, वन ही नहीं चलेगा भाई, पोजीशन ट्रेनिंग देना पड़ेगा। मेरा जड़ ही खिला था। मैप में ये तो है ना अपने पास छोटी क्रिएटिव प्ले में करे, बट बेकार है फिर रहा ना अपना बेखम बेखम ऑर्केस्ट्रेटर की। ILB का तो मेरे पास बढ़िया कार्ड नहीं है, रुको देखता हूँ। तो क्या बोले थे, है सर का कार्ड है तो खिलाओ क्या, ये ले लेगा कौन सा कार्ड है, ये ऑर्केस्ट्रेटर है ड्रॉयर। खिलाओ टोटी, और क्या बोलते लेफ्ट बैक ना अपना तो अटैकिंग अटैकिंग में, लेफ्ट मेरा अटैकिंग है, बस कार्ड ही नहीं हो। ये देखो इतने कार्ड है, किसको खिलाओ बोलो। करो करो रोटी क्या है इसकी, फिनिशिंग डालो इसको ज़्यादा, फिनिशिंग 87 और बढ़ाओ, क्या बोल रहे हो, बता देते हैं फिर। बताओ क्या क्या रखूँ, एक मिनट रुको, एक मिनट रुको, फिनिशिंग बढ़ाए, मैं तो ज़्यादा ट्रिपल नहीं करता, वन ठीक है डाल देता हूँ। कितना गया है फिर, 88 मतलब 89 जाएगा। बताओ 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 आप बताओ। रखिए तो लाइट बैग, बाल्टी का कार्ड तो है, पैकिंग के बच्चे पे खिलाओ। रॉबर्टसन ये अटैकिंग ही है भाई, एलबी में सब मेरे पास अटैकिंग वाले ही है, डिफेंसिव है ही नहीं। एलबी वाला कार्ड ही नहीं है मेरे पास। तो भाई बताओ रोटी का प्रोग्रेशन। मैं समझा नहीं फर्स्ट वन वाला, एट WMD मतलब, भाई समझा नहीं, फिर से बताओ यार। नेटवर्क गया क्या मेरा? नेटवर्क गया क्या मेरा? एट ना हुआ फिनिशिंग, 89 हो गया फिनिशिंग। 4 ड्रिबल, 4 ड्रिबल, 12 एक्सप्रेशन, 8 किकिंग, 8 पावर। ओके, 4, 12 ड्रिबल, 8, 8, 8। ओके सही है। सही है क्या भाई, देख रहे हो स्पीड बीट सब कुछ एकदम बढ़ चुका है। ओके है, बताओ भाई ओके है क्या? एकदम, चलो सही है। तो फिर कितना आ जाता है, 103 किल हो जाता है क्या? देखने दो देखने दो, ओ भाई 99, फिनिशिंग कितना हो गया? 92। ड्रिबलिंग घटाओ कितना, बोलो बोलो बोलो। ड्रिबलिंग वही भाई 90 हो गया था, 99 हो रहा है ड्रिबलिंग। इतना दो घटाया, किधर डालूँ? फिनिशिंग डालूँ, फिनिशिंग या स्पीड में डालूँ? स्पीड तो है भाई, सही है 84। किधर डालूँ किधर डालूँ? फिनिशिंग डालूँ क्या? फिनिशिंग वही बोल रहा था। कितना हुआ फिनिशिंग? 91 के। अभी देखते हैं, अभी देखते हैं, अभी देखते हैं। ओ भाई 97, ओ भाई 97। राइट पोजीशन ड्रिबलिंग 97, बॉल कंट्रोल 95, अटैकिंग अवेयरनेस 86, पास फिनिशिंग 94। आई साहब, कुछ देख रहे हो? सही है सही है सही है। चलो अभी क्या बोल रहे थे आप? बताओ बताओ। मेरे पास डिफेंसिव वाला लेफ्ट बैक नहीं है। मुझे लेफ्ट बैक का कार्ड चाहिए भाई, पॉइंट्स जमा करना पड़ेगा। देख रहे हो स्क्वाड, देखो पहले स्क्वाड देखो, स्क्वाड देखो, इंडिविजुअल इंस्ट्रक्शन, स्क्वाड देखो एकदम सही है, कुछ हटाना बिटाना तो नहीं है। तो डिफेंडर खिलाना है मुझे। ऑर्केस्ट्रेटर रुको 1 मिनट, ऑर्केस्ट्रेटर वाला नहीं है यार, क्या है, एंकरमैन है। 1 मिनट रुको। रुको 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 1 मिनट 1 मिनट 1 मिनट। मेरे पास डिफेंडर में एंकरमैन को खिला देता हूँ, चलो 1 मिनट। इधर गया वो कार्ड मुझे, चलो कोई नहीं, अकेले ले खिला देता हूँ। सही है, ओके हम खेलेगा, ठीक है चलो देखते हैं। पोजीशन गेम है, ठीक है, लेट्स गो गेम ब्रो। भाई आप इस पे खेलने वाला हूँ, अभी डिवीजन 1 मैच भी मिलेगा, सही है। अबे भाई लेट हो गया, रुको इस मैच के बाद हटाता उसको। अरे भैया मुझे पसंद नहीं आता भाई वो, क्या बोलूं, वो इस मैच के बाद हटा देता भाई। ये बंदा मेरे कितने बार आएगा ये, इसे 2-3 बार आया ये सेम स्क्वाड लेके, ये भी ठीक है भाई, तगड़ा स्क्वाड आया है सामने। ओके देखते देखते भाई क्या है क्या नहीं। अब पिक काउंटर खेल दो क्या, पोजीशन, अरे चलिए रुको 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 रुको, पॉज मारनी पड़ेगी गेम। पॉज करता हूँ, रुको 1 मिनट देना।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
बताओ बताओ, चलो जल्दी बताओ, तो क्या तुम बताओ। मेरा लग रहा है डिवीजन होते रहे, अब तो खेल रहा हूँ ना डिवीजन 1, ठीक है भाई। टारगेट में को डालू, को डालू बताओ एक, एक ही बस ना, एक ही ना, ये क्या बस इतना ही। टाइम खत्म हो गया भाई, जल्दी बताओ जल्दी जल्दी बताओ ब्रो। चलो 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 चलो, थोड़ा सेकंड भाई, सब के लिए तो रखना पड़ेगा। रुको इसके बाद करता हूँ, टाइम वेस्ट हो गया तो।
Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van der Ven, is probably an
what
indication
is
that the boss wants to
Puta?
play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too.
It's Wilson!
भाई साहब बच गया,
He's produced
Wilson.
there the crispest of hits.
Wilson.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed.
Mm.
That was hit with real ferocity.
इस मैच की बात करता हूँ, ठीक है, या फिर हाफ टाइम में आ जाएगा ना, यही लग रहा है भाई वैसे तो ये
Now it's Batistuta.
अबे यार
Beckenbauer
डीजी
calmly anticipates.
डीजी डीजी के पास दे देता बस, ऊपर से डालना
Eto
चाहिए
threads one in. And this is Vieri. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, it's a great ball. And the shot! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it
फॉर्मेशन
down
सही है
like
भाई,
that.
देख रहे हो गजब टीम में।
Makaleli. Beckham tries to pass it through. Looking for the run. Nuno Mendes tries a shot. And
भाई
it's come back out to him. Goal!
देखा भाई,
Barcelona!
सही है भाई, जम रहा है
Some
जम रहा है
heroic
भाई।
goalkeeping, but
गजब
even
दिया
that
आपने
couldn't
भाई।
save them this time.
Well, Peter, I
one
know
dodge
from
by some.
experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Eto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Totti. That is good alertness. Mateus. Now it's Del Piero. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
फास्ट ही मेरा भाई,
Beckham.
देख रहे हो गलत पास देता था।
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's nice. Applies the finish! And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Totti. And this is Batistuta.
Oh, what a ice.
That's an imaginative pass. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race to the ball.
भाई,
Makaleli
क्या ही
gets
सेव
it
दिया भाई,
clear.
गजब।
This looks promising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
चलो कुंडे,
So, what can they make of this? Duke providing an outlet on that flank.
अबे
Van der Ven getting this one clear.
There
And
will
it's
be
Beckham.
1 minute added time.
अबे यार,
Aldo can clear it away.
almost
Del
भाई,
Piero.
almost हो गया था
And
भाई,
the
almost।
whistle goes for
और गोल आ
half-time.
जाता भाई, 2 की लीड हो जाती।
So a steady, solid and more than
कोई नहीं,
satisfactory
चलो।
first half.
सही है, सही
They've
है।
got the lead and that gives them something to build
Tension
on
लेना था।
after the break.
A quick reminder today
Barcelona
that smoking
go
is
in
only
at
allowed in
half-time
areas
with
shown in
a
this
1-0
map.
lead.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Barcelona leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Beckham. Jupe. Jupe going about things with real menace. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shot could be on. That is Stilta!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
कोई भी ऐसे इसको सेकंड बाकी है, चल ये सब नहीं कर सकता मैं.
Substitutions taking place.
Deftly away. Look at the space here. Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Estonia.
And he's lost his man here. Oh, a big chance! Oh, good finish.
और he's celebrating.
AC Milan are all square.
भाई साहब क्या गोल है देखा.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And this is Eto.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can hurt with their backs to goal.
Not the most accurate pass.
अबे भाई
And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Eto. Now it's Del Piero. Tries one from range. Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
75 minutes played.
आग बेकम.
Rijkaard. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Del Piero. And he's managed to get free.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
अरे ये मुझे भी सीखना है भाई, कैसे टैकल कैसे मारता है.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nuno Mendes. Makaleli. And he's gone for goal!
टोटी भाई.
Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Beckenbauer cuts it out.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Mateus. Looking for options for movements. Oh, good take in a good area. He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper. And hit the post.
ड्रॉ हो गया भाई. भाई सब थोड़ा सा टाइम लगेगा बट आएगा.
That's it. There will be time for no more.
ये मतलब
Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out.
ड्रॉ हो गया तो मेरी बढ़नी चाहिए. बढ़ गई 5. देख रहे हो. रुको रुको पहले से सब इंस्ट्रक्शन दे देता हूँ. टीचर इंस्ट्रक्शन नहीं आता क्या. बच गया गुरु. वही भाई बच गया. काउंटर टारगेट था ना तो बोले थे आप काउंटर टारगेट में. भूल गया मैं सेंटर फॉरवर्ड. हाँ भी SS और इधर एंकरिंग में तो एक सी और इधर भी सी। चलो सही है, लग चुका है। ये अभी जीतने वाले अभी, ये तो जीत रहा है भाई, अपन जीत रहे हैं अपन ये मैच भाई। हाँ भाई यार, एक और या को आना था। लिख और एसएस को रुको, बैटिस्टूटा को नहीं डालू क्या फिर? रिंग में एलडी को, इंकरिंग में एलडी को, और इधर भी एसएस पे मैं दिया समझ के। क्या अभी सही है, सही है एकदम। सही है क्या? एस भाई, देखो देखो देखो। हाँ चलो अभी जीत रहे। तो क्या आपके नाम पे सिखा दो भाई।
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess.
It's Totti! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
It's a threatening ball. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Looking to play him in. Diouf. Stoop! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Neymar. Oh, Red, nice interception. Koundé. It's Wilshere. Makaleli. And it's Beckham. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
Power ही मार रहे हैं
Then
यार,
again,
power,
he
power.
was being very closely marshalled.
Neither of these two want to come off second.
आराम से खेलो,
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Beckham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Makaleli. Juke. Marquinhos makes the interception. Hernandez. He won't be happy with that one. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Juke has found the net here, of course. Olise. Cristiano Ronaldo. Olise. And that's a danger. He's had a shot! And he has his goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Olise. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. The second half is up and running. And he's quick to... Olise! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Juke. And it's Beckham. Juve. Looking for... And he shoots! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. McAllister in acres of space out wide. Zanetti. And that's a throw. Opts to play it back. Beckham. Has a look and plays it forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
McAllister. And here's De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's on it. Can he get away? Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Now he's got space here. Good ball over the top. Wilshere. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one.
Chance, surely! Beckham. Well, that looks a decent ball. Marquinhos. Great vision. Well seen. Saw that coming. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti. Plays a sharp little ball here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had...
आजा भाई चल टिपूजी की जगह तू आजा एम्बापे को हटा के इसको बस जाएगा चलो एक तो मैच जीत गए बहुत सारे टू जाने का है भाई डिवीजन 1 का बंदा आया है हेडर खिलाओ क्या डेविड भी आई सी अब देखते करता है डेविड क्या
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Let's go, bye.
So we're up and running. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
अरे यार भाई
Couch, Batistuta, nice interception, well timed. Couch! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He hit that like he meant it, absolutely speared it in.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pass somewhat off target. Batistuta.
Right.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Driving on and making good progress. Now the ball's got... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Wilshere. And it's Makalele. Looking for the run. Look at the space here. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is De Bruyne. That's a look and plays it forward. Makalele. Makalele venturing down the left. Totti. Totti charging forward. It's Totti! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was. Nepal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Mateus. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, what a ball! And the finish! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Koundé. Makalele. Wilshere. And it's Koundé. Koundé ventures forward. He has found the way through. And he's well positioned here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's intervened well there. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked.
Batistuta! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Batistuta receives it in a wide position. Wilshere wins the duel this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. But they've got it again. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Adams. That's rather hopeful. And no mistake. Barcelona are back in business. And that is a super goal, a truly super goal.
Look, sometimes when they're hit that well, there's nothing going to stop it. You have to acknowledge the ferocity.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
De Bruyne really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Van Dijk. Adams. And this is Batistuta. Good take, and is he? He's done very well to get to that.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He He's rising!
क्या
It's a goal!
था भाई ये
And again they hit the front!
अक्कल फ्री किक
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Nepal with the lead.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Jupe. It's a good spell of possession, this. And Batistuta! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, good. It's hit the crossbar. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Batistuta. And the through ball. And he's heaved it away.
भाई मेरा वॉच टाइम ओवर नहीं है भाई ज़्यादा कुछ एक मिनट रुकना दिखाता हूँ ठीक है अभी दिखाता हूँ वॉच टाइम ओवर देखना है आपको एनालिसिस ये देखो भाई देख रहे हो वॉच टाइम ओवर देख रहे हो सही है भाई मेरा वॉच टाइम ओवर ज़्यादा
Substitutions taking place.
He's shifting through the gears here. Totti! And he's stuck it away. They have stolen level at the last. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Beckham. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Totti. Goes for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Take the right.
And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaint. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Milan have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make...
And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona making their first change very early on.
Well, I don't think he's going to be delighted at being substituted at this stage, especially when you consider the position they're in. He'll be a bit miffed about this, yeah.
Nuno Mendes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cruyff. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He is through here. Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Messi. He's found a way. And Messi! Goal, Milan! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Oh, it's hit the post! And he's there to get it away. Vitz played into space. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And this is Cruyff. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bastoni is there to clear. Looking for the run. Oh, super ball. And Del Piero! Off the post. He won't be happy with that one. Vitz. Barcelona making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Batistuta. Totti. Totti! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Totti. Vitz. And here's Batistuta. Pirlo. Probing pass. Floated through. Well read. And the danger is averted. And he can thump it away. Koundé. Oh, there's a probing ball. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Villa. And he was quick to react.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Knocks it into space. Well seen. Saw that coming. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Wirtz. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. There's the shot! And over, just.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's neat. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And Del Piero! It's bounced back off the post. Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obvious...
Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. David Villa.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Taken back almost at once. Now it's Batistuta. No way through. And here's Batistuta. Stood up well to him there. Yaya Toure. He's picked his way through. Del Piero! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Del Piero clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-0.
And he welcomes it in. He's got away. Shot, surely! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Milan find a position of real strength now. That's very neat. He's shifting through, takes a shot! Oh, good finish! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that interception was most necessary. And time is up. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
It's Bale! Get off! Glittering Bale!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Lexington finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Puskas knocks it into space. Adams. Carvajal cuts out the pass. Nicely aimed pass. Can he get on the end of this? And the finish! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Bale, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. Bale. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the ball's gone astray. Bale, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And he's been shifted off it. That's tidy. And that is out of play. Delivered low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Adams. And it's Bale. Good chance here! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Now it's Girassi. Well seen, saw that coming. Girassi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bergomi. And the referee has blown for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. Shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Adams gets it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And this is Bale. Oh, he's bustling through here. Bale! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Oh, shooting chance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
De Bruyne, and he... Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
De Bruyne has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Lexington are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for the run, and he was quick to react.
Lexington really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Puskas. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, can he get onto this?
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Totti. Always goal side. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And no, that was never going to make it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, there's a probing ball. Tries to play it through. And Puskás! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Has been indicated.
Bergomi. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
Well, there's no doubt, Peter, that Alessandro Del Piero will be key here. But I'm curious as to what role he's exactly been given.
Well, what would you do, Jim, if you were the manager?
I'd give him a free role behind the attack. His flair, his technique make him the perfect player for that position. And he always seems to benefit from playing off that central striker.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Towering header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a wry smile there.
And he's managed to get free. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Roberto. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for the run. Silvestre. Can he get onto this? Pass somewhat off target. Roberto. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Del Piero. Kukcu. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, delightful ball. Shapes to shoot! And he's there to clear it. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Bale. He's found a way past. He has found the way through. That is good strength. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now that looks a decent ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Kukcu. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well played. Adams can get it clear. Messi. Platini. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. He's found a way through. Oh, what has happened here? Pedri. Mateus. Arsenal making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. He's a sharp little ball here.
1 minute at a time.
Yaya Toure. And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Totti, and he's there to make the challenge. Bale. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. There will be a throw-in. Goes for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And the counter is on. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Pedri. Now this could be a chance. Platini! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Mateus plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's gone loose. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Pedri, searching pass he's played there. Bergomi kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a searching pass. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Messi. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Messi.
There
Ball
will
looks
be
a good
1
one.
minute added time.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And time is up. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergomi, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
Traditional Italian.
Even his handshake is hard, but a level setter when it comes to discipline and organisation, not to mention his leadership qualities.
Don't argue with him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nicely aimed pass. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Goes for goal! And this is from Mario. And he's lost his man here. He's having a shot! There it is! And there is your opener. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Borough United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi carries the ball down the right. Tries to play it through. Desai is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Romario gets on his bike and on the move, and he's got away from him. Not the most convincing of passes. Romario had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance! Roberto can clear it away. Hoisted in. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
1 minute added time.
And this is Totti. It's played through for him. Great shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant... And that is all they have time for. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Arsenal will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Substitution.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So straight into the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Borough United definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
That has not gone well. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he cuts out the supply.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a good run down the right. Mbappe! And that has been knocked clear. Toure kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Batistuta. Can he get it through? And this is Schneider. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Batistuta. Totti. That's good defending, very good defending. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's an excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Totti.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And time is up. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Arsenal.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. David Villa, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart.
It's Bale! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
I doubt... And the shot! And that's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Stood up well to him there. Oh, good spread. And here's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rivaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
There's no sort of quality on that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! David Villa with the foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Yaya Toure. And back to the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rijkaard proves too strong. Back towards the middle. Totti. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Totti is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Can he finish? Rijkaard is there to clear. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Forlan. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Some good work on the right flank here. That is good strength. Very nicely done.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's shifting through the gears here. Ah, such a clever touch. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So straight into the second half. It's Rivaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Bale. He's picked his way through. He's come in hard. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yaya Toure. Nicely spread. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rivaldo might just make this. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Zé Roberto makes the interception. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for more. Messi! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the comeback is complete! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Well, this is what we've been charged for a shot! And a neat finish! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. What a moment of brilliance.